Hello and welcome to Tiny's Beauty Box. Of course, I'm Tanya. Who else could I be? And we are doing the last week of my advent calendar from Lancome. So this is the week of Christmas. This will be days 22, 23, and 24. This is a 24-day advent calendar. I will show it to you in its entirety. It's really light now since everything is out. Yeah, something's hanging out and broke something. I'm gonna take it back or glue it back. I'm gonna do something, but it's gonna be back in its original state soon. What I've been doing is, as I open the boxes, I'm putting the boxes back in its original slot so it can stay nice and pristine and cute. But we're gonna go through days 22, 23, and 24. Of course, I've already done weeks 1, 2, and 3. This is week 4. So week 1 was 1 through 7. Week 2 was 8 through 14. And week 3 was 15 through 21. So all those are already in available for view. And I will, of course, make a playlist. This my very first playlist. I finally have a series. This Vlogmas I'm doing, and of course we at the end, so I guess it doesn't matter now. But what I've been, and what maybe I should have the last days is put up a video per day. But I'm sure it'll be hectic, and I don't want to miss filming or something like that. So I'll just do it all at once. So what I was doing was each week I would just open it for the week, one day, and upload because I didn't want to commit to and not keep my word of vlogging every day. So this is my version of Vlogmas. So let's get into it. It was a $210 calendar. Check it right now. It may be on sale. We're closer and closer to Christmas. And yeah, I didn't buy it for 210. I think I got it for 158. Great value at 210, like $550 worth of product. But I just wasn't ready to pull the trigger. When it went down to 158, I caught it and I bought it. Okay, so let's do day 22. Day 22. This is the box, and this is to celebrate Lancome's 90th anniversary in business. So we have a tree with a sun and the number 22. The first couple of weeks were heavy skincare. That third week, we got some variety. We got a couple lippies, a candle, a body lotion, and 3 fragrances. So let's open up day number 22. And this is, full size lippy. And this is the Intella, no, this is the cream in French tea. With Lancome, you just press down on their iconic logo. It shouldn't shoot out, but it'll just plop down. And if you purchase some of these items in their full size form, you can get free engraving, okay? And this is French tea. Of course, the lighting is kind of washing it out, but that is probably the depth. It's deeper. It's like a mid-tone pink, which is weird to call it a French tea. It looks more like a tea on camera than it does in person. So it's more like I'm sure it got some brown in it. A brownie pink, but a very wearable brownie pink. Yeah, I'm liking that. So we got our full-size lippy and French tea, which is a cream. I prefer in lipsticks. I'm not really a big liquid lipstick person, so I prefer a gloss, then a cream, a satin, and then they have something called Intimate, which is a middle of the road matte. It's not a full on matte, which is what I thought this was, but no, it's a cream. day 23. All right. Okay, this feels, it's a larger box, but it feels very light. And then this one we have it says extraordinary, some snowflakes. And I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's probably some iconic um, situation in France. Let's open. Ooh, we have a full size of the Seals Booster XL, which is their their what you call that? Eye primer, eyelash primer. And I believe in week 2 we got the Monsieur Big mascara, which is not necessarily my favorite, but maybe with this primer, it will be. For now, this time I'm gonna hold up the box again, the calendar, so you can see in all this glory. Our very last day, day number 24. Can you see it? Okay. Try not to. Day 24 is in this train, like the front of the train. So it's like a train heading out of the station type deal. And a beautiful clock that does not move, which would have been cute. We're going to pull this out. I hope the whole thing comes out. That'd be freaking awesome. Oh, it does. Woo! Look at that. Isn't that cute? I'm trying to show you without, man, my lights. Here we go. Look at the back of this. Now, what does this remind you of? I think it's a fragrance. It looks like it could be a fragrance. And what it is that it's a box inside of this box. So let's pick that out and see if there's anything on the front. No, the packaging is plain. It would be cute if they would have put some of that embossing on the other boxes on here. But let's open it up and see what fragrance we got. We got what size is this? This is probably a 1 ounce. Is this a 1 ounce or 1.7? Probably a 1 ounce of the Idol. Now, which version of Idol is this? Because we got an Idol mini week 3, the week before this one. But this one is in a darker bottle and a more square bottle. The other Idols are rectangular. This is square. And of course, the bottle is darker. So that denotes that this is a revamped Idol scent. And I'm turning around because I'm trying to. It'll be nice if they maybe put on here across what version of Idol this was. But let's pull it off. Let's see. Okay. Has a spray. I'm scared because what if I don't like it? I got a big old pile of it. Okay. It doesn't smell like the other Idols, I don't think. Let's spray some in the cap. The mist is fine. Yeah, it don't smell like the other Idol. It kind of smells like Tresor. Off the bat, not a fan. Off the bat. Now, um, let's see what happens as it dies down a little bit. Cause I need to figure out what these scents are. But like I said, I didn't know what this was. So I'll put this back in here. And just slid on in the cute little train back in the box. It's nice and empty now. Slid right on in. Let's see what it smells like now. Remember those older cars where they had to push in lighters? You push the lighter in and it pop out when it was ready. This kind of reminds me like how I'm holding it, what it kind of looked like one of those old Fango lighters they used to press down in the. Of course, you gotta buy a cigarette. I don't smoke, so I don't need it. But you gotta buy a cigarette package or an ashtray package or some kind of smoker's package if you want to smoke in the car. Not that you necessarily need it, but it smells like Tresor. It smells like a heavier Tresor. And I'm not that big of a Tresor fan. It's nice. This got a little, and I'm not a big spice person either. Stuff falling everywhere. Um, this seems to have a hint of spice in it. The bottle itself does not want to stand up. The base seems like it's not that sturdy. I mean, it sways or rocks. Yeah, this is like Tresor with spice in it. A hint, not that much. It's not. Somebody else might not be able to smell it, but since I'm not keen on that particular scent profile, I can detect it, and it smells like Tresor with spice. And that would be the very last scent. Now they would have made this the regular Idol and gave me a miniature of this Idol. That would have been better. It has a little cute the Lancome iconic flower on there as well. Yeah. But at least it's a full-size product. I never smelled it before, so I took a gamble. On the whole, I am very pleased with the calendar for what I paid for it. Not the $210, but the discounted price. I'm sniffing it because I'm trying to make myself like it because it's it's not a big bottle, but it's big enough. And I don't have anybody in my life to give it to. This is more for a, like that, the regular doll felt like for a younger person. This is for some, and I know I'm 52, but an older church lady. Not in her, probably someone in her late 60s to mid 70s, between 65 and 75. But nowadays, you can't tell one from the other. So, an older person from a younger person, the way they dress or act sometimes. But let's just go over this final week's items. Day 22 was the Lancome. The Lancome, look how I'm holding it. The Lancome Lippy, full size. And French tea, which is a cream. We got a full size Cils Booster XL, which is the eyelash primer for your mascara. Trying to, where'd it go? It says it's on there. Okay, there we go. And last but not least, the premiere day, the 24th. We got a full size of the Idol. Don't know what version it is, but it is the darker tinted bottle. More square. And again, it smells like a heavier Tresor with a hint of spice. That would definitely be, like if my aunt was still living, I would give that to her. But alas, maybe I'll give it to my boss. She ain't that much older than me. I'll see if she likes it. If she likes it, she can have it. But yeah, I don't see myself wearing this at all. Not unless it like super dries down. I'm gonna check the notes on the site, but no, it's nice, but I barely like Tresor, and this is heavier and got a kick of spice in it, so that's a no for me. But and even with that, great calendar, appreciate it. For my very first advent calendar, very pleased. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the content. See if you resonate with what I do, what I show. I have a lot of different videos to strike your fancy. I don't know what I'm doing in 2026. I don't know if I'll be filming after Christmas or not. This is leading up until Christmas. Again, this Vlogmas was one video per week, 7 days worth of goodies, all rolled into one day. And yeah, thank you again for visiting my channel and my very first advent calendar from Lancome. And we're gonna shut the doors. And I did break it, so don't. Well, I guess I should learn how to say, yeah. And this is it closed up. Empty. See ya. I appreciate you. Have a great Christmas day, holiday season. And Happy New Year if I don't post prior to. Bye, y'all.